Hi, this is Ann from the official Ann Lynn Show, and today I am participating in Marching In with Casseroles 2025, and it is put on by Greg's Comberlatcha Kitchen. Yes, and I want to say thank you very much for including us into this collaboration. Lynn will be putting a video out too, so you'll have two from the official Ann Lynn Show. How about that? So, I am making creamy chicken enchiladas, and I gotta tell y'all that this is a Taste of Home, that magazine that I get, and this one was from April and May of 2008. So this is an old recipe. Oh my gosh, but it's a great recipe. And yes, I have made this several times for my family through the years. So I pretty much got this hands down. Okay, so I'm doing half of the recipe because there's just Dave and I. You know, Dave of Dave's Gaming Caves. Yeah, check his channel out too. But anyhow, creamy chicken enchiladas, and I'm doing half of the recipe. So I need 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of pepper, and 2½ cups of diced cooked chicken. And you know, if you want to cheat, you can use the canned chicken. I have done that when I wanted to whip it up real quick, and it tastes really good too. Now, that's the creamy mixture part. So you get that all assembled. And then you also need 10 flour tortillas, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1/2 cup of milk, and I'll be using skim, and 1 can of chopped green chilies, about 4 ounces. Now, today, I looked in my kitchen, I didn't have any. So I found some Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies, and I think that'll be just as good too. So I'm gonna use 1/2 can, because this is 8 ounces, so I just need half of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I've been unthawing my chicken breast in here. And so I'm gonna cut this into little cubes. I'm gonna boil it in a pan until it's done. Then I'm gonna drain it, and then I like to kind of rinse them off too, because you know you get the little bubbling, foamy stuff. Well, so I like to rinse that off. And so then when I come back, we'll be ready to continue on. Also, you don't want to forget, we're gonna need 1 cup, which is 4 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. And I did get the fine cheddar, fine shredded, because I do find that works better for this recipe. And then I might as well finish it out. I'll tell you the rest of it. In a large bowl, you're going to beat the cream cheese, the water, the onion powder, the cumin, the salt and pepper until smooth. And you're going to add your chicken in. That's going to be your filling. And so then you're going to take 1/4 cup in each center of the flour tortilla. Roll them up and place them seam down in a 13×9 baking dish. I'm gonna have to double check. I may have to go a little smaller pan. And then in a bowl, you're gonna combine the soup, the sour cream, the milk and the chilies, and pour it over the enchiladas. Bake uncovered for 30 to 40 minutes. Sprinkle with cheddar cheese and bake the last 5 more minutes. And then you're going to have such a warm, homey, filling, delicious casserole that you can have for your dinner tonight. And you know what I like about this one is that you can make it ahead of time too. So once again, I want to say thank you to Greg's Comberlatcha Kitchen for this Marching In with Casseroles. That's March 2025. And so I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you my progress. Okay, so I found this pan. It's a 2-quart casserole. Remember the old Corningware? I have a lot of it, and if you have it, better hold on to it, because they're getting to be kind of valuable. You go to find these at thrift stores and Goodwills and stuff. Pricey. So I did forget to tell you, you're going to want to really spray with some oil, spray oil, ham or whatever you have. I have from Costco canola oil. And so you're going to spray all around. I'll come back and clean up the edge here. Should be okay, but I always like to try to keep my edges clean. Let's see here. I've got my chicken. Oops. Got my chicken on the stove. Come over here. And so it hasn't started to boil yet, but I will get that going, or is going to get going. Okay, so here you see I've got my cooked chicken, and I think I'm going to cut it up a little more finely. I'm going to chop it up. In here is my cream cheese, the water, the onion powder, the cumin, salt, pepper, and I'm going to add the chicken to it. And in here is my cream of chicken soup, the sour cream, the milk, the green chilies. And you know what I did? Because I had rotel and not like the real chopped green chilies, I added some extra spice to give it a little bit more heat. My dish is ready. Okay, so I'm going to slip on some gloves and I'm going to chop up the chicken, and we'll be ready to start filling up the tortillas. Okay, I'm going to bring you in here with me. Set this off to the side. So I've got a clean cutting board, and my chicken now is cooled enough that I can work with it. So I'm just going to grab a handful. Let's move this one over here. Put this over here. Hope you can see me okay. I think so. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to chop it up a little more. It'll be easier to fill the tortillas if you do it this way. And I'll fill a couple, and then we'll go again. Now, I'm probably going to switch to a spoon. Yeah. So we're going to put in, it said about, what, a quarter of a cup? I have a quarter of a cup. Well, this is good. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. And it doesn't look like much, but it's enough. And so then we're going to roll it in. Going to roll it all up. It's going to look like a little tiny thing here. Anyhow, how about that? Now we're going to line our dish. Let me show you my dish. See if I can keep the dish right here. I can keep adding to it. Move this over. I have one left. It will get eaten. So here we go. There, can you see that? Okay, let me bring it up here just to be sure. There we go. Now, I gotta mix my milk in here. And then I'm ready to pour it all over it. It'll be ready to bake. It's, what time is it? It's early, but I think I'm gonna bake it anyhow. We usually eat dinner about 5. But I think I'll go ahead and bake it. Okay, I think that'll do it. One more spatula. I use a lot of them. Okay, now we're just going to pour it over it. Just like that. And it's going to take in all that goodness. It's going to soften the tortillas in the oven. Got to get them all wet though. You got to get them all wet with the mixture, because if you don't, then they'll brown a little bit and get a little tough on you on the edges. Found that out. Okay. Alrighty. We are going to have a great dinner tonight. It's ready to bake. I'll let you know when it's done. Well, I got my casserole out of the oven. Let me show you. I put a little piece of foil over it. Oops. There we go. What do you think? It looks great. I just put the foil on it because I'm gonna let it sit here on top of the stove for a little while, and then maybe 20 minutes or so before, when I think Dave will be home, I'll pop it back in the oven, maybe at 300, and so we'll have that, and we'll have a salad, and we'll have leftovers for another night this week, maybe 2 more, maybe 2 nights, and so anyhow, it's a great casserole. It's I'm messy with it, but it's great. I like it. It tastes good. All right, and I want to say thank you to Greg from Greg's Cumberlatcha Kitchen. I want to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoy my video and all the great other video collaborators in this collaboration, Marching In with Casseroles 2025. Yeah, you're going to want to make a comment so that you can be included. At the end of March, Greg's going to have a giveaway with prizes, and so you need to comment on my video and all the other great videos to participate in that giveaway. So now I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Please leave that comment, and please subscribe to all these other great channels. And I hope you're subscribed to our channel, the official Ann Lynn Show. Lynn will have a casserole recipe on the 22nd of March, so be watching for hers. Thank you very much, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.